I want to speak to the dreamers. The person that has a job right now and is relatively comfortable, and you know that your heart's calling out to you. You know there's a vision. You know you have a vision. There's something there that your heart's just telling you, like it's whispering to you. It's like, hey, what if we did this? And maybe the mind sometimes tells you like, yeah, but that's out of reach, that's not available to me. That's too far away. I don't know how I'd be able to do it, I'd have to get lucky. I'd have to meet the right people. Maybe it wouldn't work out. Maybe I wouldn't like it. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I should just stay at my job. I have a question for you. Did you choose to have that vision? Were you the one who made the choice to have this dream? Or did you just notice it within you? And if you just noticed it within you, where do you think it came from? And why do you suppose you have that vision and not someone else? Do you think it's a coincidence that you've been dreaming of this specifically? Albert Einstein said, coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. If you have the desire, you have the capacity to fulfill your desire. Desire is a seed. And right now, what you can see within you, what you can feel in your heart, that's a seed. And that seed is supposed to grow into a flower. But the mind tells you, no, that's just a seed. That'll never turn into a flower. It's just a seed. Look at it. It's just a seed. You've never grown a flower before. You don't know how to grow a flower. You don't know how hard it is. Maybe you wouldn't find the right kind of water. Maybe it would get too much sunlight. Maybe it wouldn't get enough sunlight. Maybe it doesn't even need sunlight. Maybe you don't even know the person that would be able to tell you where to position the seed in the perfect position. So, that flower is not for you. You better just throw that seed away. And maybe it's not just your mind telling you that. Maybe it's other people. It's people in your life. It's your friends. Maybe even your best friends. Maybe your family. Maybe all of society. People are just telling you like, that seed, that means you're crazy. If you water that seed, if you start watering that seed, that means you're crazy. That means you're delusional. Because that's unrealistic to turn that seed into a flower. And you know why people say that? Because everyone else is just holding a bunch of seeds. Most people, in fact, threw their seeds away long ago. It's very rare to have someone recognize the seed inside of them and water it and give it sunlight and nurture it. It's rare. And when it happens, which it does, when it happens, people say, oh, that person got lucky. That person got lucky, knew the right people, was in the right place at the right time. But another question is, what is luck? That's interesting. Like, certain people get lucky. I think if you studied the people who get really lucky in life, you'd probably find certain correlations. You'd probably find there are certain things that they have in common. That luck isn't so lucky after all. That it's not just some mysterious fairy dust that the fairy bestows onto you whenever the fairy pleases. Maybe the fairy knows who to throw the fairy dust onto. Maybe it's actually you who tells the fairy dust, I want the fairy dust. You tell the fairy, I want the fairy dust. You tell the fairy through your actions, through the way that you think. Eventually, the fairy has to give you the fairy dust. But it's not going to give you any fucking fairy dust if you're sat on your couch watching Netflix thinking, it'd be great if I grew my seed into a flower. That's not going to stimulate the fairy to throw you a bunch of fairy dust. That's going to stimulate the fairy to think, I'm not going to waste time on this person because clearly they don't care about their flower. I'm going to go see someone else. I'm going to go see who actually is watering their seed, who actually has that belief, who's actually taking care of the seed that was given to them, right? Like, you're gonna live this one life, and you have this seed, this desire in your heart to do this thing that to you is special, this special vision that like fills your heart with fire. That's yours, and you were given it. And I'm here to say you were given it for a reason. So honor it, respect it, and go after what you want.